Hello, hello, beautiful heroes. It's Sleuthing Wednesday. Welcome to Sassy Improv Squidgineer. Hello, hello. First of all, Squid, rest in fucking pieces to your internet. I am so sorry for all your internet trouble. My lord. Amprops! Yes, I stopped by. I'm sorry, I was super hardcore lurk mode because of work, but I hope you had a good stream. Sassy, hello. I will. I'll get some rest. It's just a hump day, you know? It's just a Wednesday. We're here for Twin Mirror, which is
oh yeah.
AJ, thank you for the resub. Oh, and I got an emote. Oh, they're doing another emote thing. What is this one? AJ, thank you for the resub. Happy 35 months. Thank you for the continued support. Is that a capsiform thelioma in your pants? Because if so, you should probably see a doctor before you develop Kasha-Box Merit phenomenon with a consumptive coagulopathy, microangiopathic hemolytic anemia, and thrombocytopenia. Always a pleasure, AJ. Oh, AJ, flexing those brain muscles. How's your studying going? We're here for Twin Mirror. We're here for Twin Mirror. This is a game by Don't Nod. The people that did Life is Strange. We're a detective. No, we're journalists. We're a detective. I think we're a detective. There's a murder. That's all I know. That's all I got. We might be a journalist. I don't know. There's been a murder and we have to go back to like our old hometown. That's all I got. What's the chance of a cult cabin? 100%.
After a light rainfall most of the afternoon, the weather's approaching 49 degrees, so we've got a brisk West Virginia evening ahead of us. Wrap up tight and settle in, folks. This is 104.3 WVCK.
Thanks, Carrie.
Basswood Sound. I'm your host, Carrie Hammond.
There's been a murder.
Coming up after a short break, mental health expert Dr.
We just don't know our career yet.
We'll discuss the recent opioid epidemic that's been affecting.
Let's take care of that. Oh no. These guys are classic for, oh no. This might not ever be a VOD. Don't Nod is known for having copyright music. Sometimes they have like a... Oh. Nope. Alright. That's a no. Sometimes they have like a way to like change the music or silence it or something, but not today. Aaron, thank you for the resub! Happy 18 months. Can't stay because I don't want to get spoiled, but I love you all. Oh, Aaron, thank you for the resub. Get out of here. Leave. Thanks for the resub. Get out of here. I don't want you to be spoiled either, so dip out. Thank you for the resub, though. I appreciate it. My course is back on. Have fun, peeps. Okay, AJ, good luck studying. I cannot translate most of them in English, but dude blood and broken or blocked external tufts doesn't sound... Yeah, all those words sounded terrible, didn't they? Queen! Oh, that's cute. Rivalry. I'll get one day, maybe. Okay, I guess there's no way to mute this music, so if it turns out to be copyright, we're all fucked. Maybe Don't Nod did a nice and they stopped using copyright music, but I highly doubt it.
Does the well go down below? Let me breathe and I'll let you go.
Who's Buck? Oh, we don't give a fuck, Buck. Sorry.
I felt around for something real. There's a radio station. I'm playing wrong in my ear.
Okay, so this is like a mining town. Only bad stuff happens in mining towns. Isn't that where Until Dawn was set? Was like a mining mountain? Or was it just caves in the mountain? I feel like it was mining. Should you get a copyright strike if you're playing the game and not streaming the song itself? Yeah, you still will. If the music wasn't specifically designed for the game and they're using like, you know, Joe Blow's song, you can 100% get in trouble. Which is lame. Oh. Sassy, no, it's not. Do we make it to town?
Before the funeral. Might as well spend it here.
Okay, where are we? Who are we? I've got so many questions. I was not supposed to go around this side of the car. My bad. Can I run? I cannot. My bad. No littering.
This place was always one for decisions. Somewhere for things to fall apart.
What is this? Restoration sign. Company made sure we knew how generous they were.
Welcome back to Basswood, Sam.
Basswood State Forest. Okay. Oh wait, did that say Virginia? New Virginia Coal Inc. We're in Virginia. I would love for a random car in one of these games just drive down the road and have it be coded to game over because you got run over. Jesus, that would happen to me. If there was ever a game, that would happen to me.
One of the
Might happen in
all-time great
Cyberpunk.
views. Really makes a small town look big.
A party bonfire. This is where all the teens come and hang out, do drugs. What's this one? Because a sign protects better than sturdy railings. Wow.
You'd think the massive cliff face would be a giveaway.
Well, some people need some extra protection. Rained, closed, sucks. Oh, good. Oh, I can look around town.
I'm not sure Nick would even want me at his funeral, given how I left things.
Okay, so Nick is the one that's dead.
I remember spending entire summers on the banks fishing with Nick.
Probably Sassy. I think I'll at least do a Mira's Mini of it. If not, continue it. I'm not getting my own copy. It will be Boggs' copy, but I want to at least give it a try. I'm not entirely sold on the game yet. Getting Silent Hill vibes. Oh, I don't think this game goes that dark. I don't think it goes that dark.
My hometown. It felt more imposing in my nightmares. Strange to think of Basswood without its mine.
Oh, so the mine like shut down? Mine shut down, town goes under. Classic. Classic story. I'm not watching Odd, and I feel it's way overhyped, and I don't want to jump in at all. Not at all? Not even a little bit? Wow, that's kind of a bummer. You could miss something really great if you don't even at least give it a chance, despite the hype. We got some hiking trails.
These trails were great to walk if you wanted to feel truly alone.
We've got possums. West Virginia's scenic mountain forests are home to deer, flying squirrels, red foxes, field mice, rabbits, cave bats, among other animals. Bobcats, wild boars, and even black bears have been seen all over the state. Even very remote farmsteads have occasionally sighted the eastern cougar, Puma non-color, on the prowl. Puma non-color.
Some of these species are endangered. She wrote an article about it.
Okay, so we have a she. Oh. Oh, that would have helped me read that. Okay, well, the more you know. We're in the tutorial zone.
Hunting is another tradition I could never get behind. Just don't see the appeal.
My little bit will be a Mira's Mini, I guess. I'm with you, Sassy. I hope it does well, but I'm not pulling for it at all. Oh. I like the studio enough. I hope it does well. I do agree it has a little bit too much hype, but... Hey, Twitch Hammer, welcome! So this is video games, huh? Yeah, you're on Twitch. That's where a lot of video games live. Welcome. Welcome to video games. If so, how many dicks are you gonna give your character? 4 dicks out of 5. What do we... Already forgotten what we're rating. Sorry, I'm new to this. When hunting, carry with you any and all required permits and licenses. Do not hunt while under the influence. Duh. Hunting is forbidden between half an hour after sunset and half an hour before sunrise. Smart. I've never been hunting. Trail closed 3 years ago due to a landslide.
A lot of people were upset when it closed, but not upset enough to fix it.
Cyberpunk 2077. The character creator? Oh man, all of them. All of them, all over the place. Cyber penis. I mean, it would probably never disappoint. Unless somehow it pinched. It's just a chatting platform in 2020? You lost the memo? Yeah, no games, no more. Food locker keeps hikers and hunters safe from bears.
I left a sandwich in it for a whole week once. Dad never let me forget it.
Thanks, Dad. Man, I wish this boy could skedaddle a little faster.
I used to love looking at Basswood from up here. Helped give me perspective. Until that day.
Oh. Yeah, you could fall right the fuck off. It's super safe. I guess I'll look through the hole. That's not what I expected to happen when I look through the viewfinder. Is that what those are called? Okay.
Why can't the real world be as clear and
Tripping balls
peaceful
early.
as my own mind?
Optimal shot angles of the pool table. We got a whole ass train. Train's floating around in our head. That's good.
Even if it does
closure.
mean nothing stays hidden in here. Not even me.
We have a cyber brain? Or is this just like our imagination is really hardcore? We're all like Ripley. We have a really dope t-shirt on. It's kind of like a crystally noise. Can I not? I can't look over at the pool table. I'm jingly. Like a bag of broken Christmas ornaments. Mine closure. New Virginia coal under investigation. Can't go touch it. Train's chill. No, that's not the train. What is that? Hey, Admiral Brocode, welcome. Hello. Whatever drugs that character's on, can I have some, please? I don't know. I don't know what drugs would do this. Remember.
I've been meaning to ask you something. Don't freak out. Would you be my little girl's godfather? I wouldn't trust anyone else with this.
Okay,
And
is
yet I
that the...
stopped taking his calls. He even called once the day before he died.
I was just about
I'll
to
never
ask.
know what he wanted to talk to me about.
I was just about to ask if this was the dude whose funeral we're in town for. I'm stuck on something. Crystal bits. Not the smoothest path.
This is Anna. She works freelance. Does a lot of the human interest pieces.
What can I say? I'm interested in humans and their pieces. What do you like to write?
I gotta run to a review with Walt.
Okay, so we are
You two feel
journalists.
free to chit-chat. And Sam, be nice.
I had never met someone so interested in others. Even in me.
That might be the she we mentioned. This is she.
The story is important. You know I think that. It's just... people around here have short tempers and long memories. Be careful. Sam, are you even listening to me?
Oh man. Okay.
I
so
heard you,
things-
Anna. But no, I wasn't listening.
Oh, a little bit of a hindsight situation going on.
Come on, Anna, look at this.
What is it? Someone skinny dipping?
That's a pretty sweater.
Anna, you really need to see this.
Aw, cute.
I can't even see. Something's blocking it.
You tried.
Sam, what are you doing?
I'm trying to be romantic.
What? Wait. Please don't tell me you're proposing.
Uh-oh.
I'm down on one knee, a ring. What else would I be doing?
That's a no.
You look like I just ran over your grandma. Okay, the silence is really starting to scare me now. Anna, please say something.
Sam,
Poor guy.
put that away. Come on. I don't want a ring. I don't need a ring. You should know that. We've discussed it before.
Oh? Should figure out how to turn that off. I think that was
We
an
weren't happy.
achievement.
She was the one brave enough to face
Play games
that.
on Epic much.
Lost in my head again. How much time did I miss?
We're like blacking out when we go into our little mind hole. Uh-oh, Bug's sad, whoever Bug is. What if I just fell off a cliff right now? Then it was my funeral. Return to the car, you've wasted enough time. I decided to take a walk on the promontory before Nick's funeral. I thought I wasn't ready to face Basswood again, but the past is already pulling me back in. My memories are so vivid, it's as if I never left. Oh, me. This is me, Samuel Higgs. I left Basswood 2 years ago to run away from a job at a small-time newspaper, a town full of angry people and a failed relationship. I didn't glance back. Now I'm back home to attend my best friend's funeral. What could be more fun than facing all your past mistakes at your friend's graveside, right? Okay, so unpopular opinion. If shit went down in this town that wasn't great, right? We aren't with Anna anymore. We don't take our best friend's calls anymore. I don't think I'd show up for the funeral because funerals are for the living, right? Like they're for you to deal with emotions. I mean, maybe Sam needs this, but I feel like I wouldn't go. Like it would be so much drama to stack on top of the fact that you're already grieving for your friend. It wouldn't be worth it to look at a box and watch them put the box in the ground. Maybe I'd show up secretly and like stand miles away in the graveyard, like a whisper of a person. That might be that might be the route I'd take. Anna, the one that got away, would my whole life be different had she said yes? Seeing her again, that's going to be hard. Yet part of me is looking forward to it. The rest of me wants to turn around and leave now. Nick's been my best friend since we were kids, my only friend. I ghosted him 2 years ago when I left Basswood, and now he's ghosting me by being dead. Okay. Be the ghost of the past, all to avoid drama? Yeah, exactly. We just blend into the trees. Oh wait, hold on. She had something, memento. What is this about? Oh, okay. He doesn't have it. No, he does have it. I say he doesn't have it because he's dead, but it's us. We don't have it. Okay. Okay. Pretty simple UI. God, Sam, I swear to God, I'm gonna buy you some roller skates.
I missed the funeral. Maybe it's for the best. On the bright side, Nick's not alive for me to let him down again.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We came all this way for Nick's funeral, and then we missed it because we were tripping balls on a mountaintop. Like it's already over. I would just turn around and go home. Seriously, not worth the drama. Walter, are you
Sorry,
still coming?
Walter, but I don't think I'll stick around.
Yeah, Sam gets it.
Giving up already?
Not worth.
Just a quick, depressing jaunt down memory lane and then you're gone?
Talking to himself?
I know you think that the only thing waiting for you down there is hurt. Lots of hurt. And you might be right. But it's been 2 years. It's time to face the
Speaking
world.
of ghosts.
Time to adult. The good news, though, at least you don't have to do it alone.
Is this where the twin comes in? Oh. Okay, so we've got an inner twin. A mirror? I mean, it's called twin mirror. I'm just trying to relate here. It's our twin, our in-twin, yeah. Our twin we ate in the womb, but still talks to us through our subconscious. Calling it now. We shark ate that kid. Walter, are you still coming? I really hope you can make the wake. I'll be at the Haven. Nick won't care. I'm almost there. Nick can't care. He's dead. I guess I'm almost there. Stuck in traffic. Yeah, lots of traffic
Lost
out
the
here
signal. Some things never change.
in the middle of fucking nowhere where you can't even get cell service. I don't know how to put my phone away. It's not in control. Oh, Amprop's definitely the second one. A twin? Inner twin? Twin? I don't even know how to say that, like, without sounding like I'm having a stroke. Another achievement! Pretty sure I've already written myself a note to turn those off before, but let's do it again. This must be Haven. Joan Bug Waldron, Nick's daughter. Can't imagine what she's going through. Oh, so this is our goddaughter then. So this is who Bug is. What's up, Bug?
Muley, you actually came.
It's been a while. You've gotten taller.
Can we talk?
We're talking right now.
It's cold.
She got in the driver's seat? That's a dope jacket patch.
So,
You left.
Joan, that's not fair.
You left.
I'm sorry.
Look, Joan, I messed up.
That's not I'm sorry.
You said you wouldn't leave. You said, I don't remember exactly, but you pinky swore.
I didn't mean to lie. I just screwed up. After Anna broke up with me, I'm sorry. I wish words meant anything. I wish this didn't make it harder for you to trust me now.
You could have at least called something, especially after, you know, after my dad.
She's not
I
wrong.
don't know what to say to that. You're right. I wasn't in a state where I could reach out to anyone.
Fair.
I'm still not. If Nick hadn't died, I never would have come back.
Thanks for being honest. You're always at least honest. Listen, I wanted to talk to you about what happened to Dad. It doesn't make sense. He wouldn't have just crashed. He drove like a grandma, you know that. It's wrong. I don't buy it.
Murder.
I'm just in town for the funeral, Joan. I'm not a PI or a cop.
You're the closest thing I can talk to. Will you just look into it, Muley? Please?
She wants her father's death to mean something. But where does that lead?
What
And
if
your
it
twin
leads
has
to the truth?
a nerdy haircut.
That could change everything.
An hour ago, you wanted to run away.
Hey, Swerve Shot, welcome.
Now you want to start another
Hello, hello.
investigation?
A few questions won't hurt anyone. Just tonight. To reassure her. And myself.
Oh, wait a minute, this is like a
This
freeze frame.
is a wake. If you poke around, people may end up poking back. Okay, whatever you do, at least leave the kid out of it. It would be cruel to lead her on,
Friends don't lie to each other.
even if it means disappointing her again.
We're always at least honest.
It's your call.
Keep her out of it. Promise to look into it. I don't like these impactful decisions. I'm not gonna listen to my twin. I'm not gonna listen to my twin. I'm gonna promise to do it. Mostly just because I want to investigate the murder. I'm gonna promise to do it.
Okay. I'll see what I can see and all that. Gumshoe it up.
You will?
You make some good points. It doesn't fit. I hate when things don't fit.
Yeah, me too. I might just be, I don't know, crazy or something, but
You want to know for sure. I get it.
thanks,
kid.
Millie. I should go in before my mom misses me. You better
like
get
a-
in there too. Can't hide in your car all night.
Who
Watch
says
me.
I'm hiding out here?
I do.
I feel like a kid who just lost her dad, like literally day of
See you inside.
funeral, would be a lot fucking sadder. Right? Unless the funeral's like 6 months after the accident or something. Who's this dude? We were playing a game where you can only make important decisions. I hate making important decisions. It's true. So she's like what? 10 to 12 maybe? We left 2 years ago, so yeah, I guess she would have been old enough to remember us. Pill poppin', always a good idea. It's probably how we were tripping balls on the mountain for like 4 hours, but yes, Swerve Shot, this is just starting. You haven't missed much. We are Sam. We went to this town called Basswood that we used to live in 2 years ago for the funeral of our friend Nick. So Nick died. We came back for his funeral. This is his daughter, aka our godchild, or goddaughter. We used to be dating Anna. We proposed to her. She said no. So we broke up and ditched town for 2 years. We're a journalist of some sort, and the little girl just asked us to look into Nick's death because she believes it was not a car accident. I have a new thing. The same town, the same doubts and contradictions. Face it or escape it. This time I made a different decision. Oh yes, we also have like a weird imaginary twin that we talk to and argue with. Of all the people I hurt when I left Basswood, Joan is the one who least deserved it. She was just a kid and my goddaughter. But it's a tough job to be a lonely kid's only friend. I couldn't hack it. Now that her dad's died, things aren't going to get any easier for her. Angry, hurt, stubborn, hard to believe Joan was the one who nicknamed me Mully. What is that a reference to? Anybody know? Not that I'm looking for an excuse. I made a promise to a child and will break her heart whether I keep it or not. What if she's right about her father's death? What will that do to her? And what if I can't give her the answers she's hoping for? Oh. Oh, I see. Alright, let's take a parade around the parking lot. Kathy's car. Her car is older than her daughter. Damn, Kathy.
Seems Kathy's been keeping this running 100,000 miles past its prime. I hope she's not running short on money.
I mean, hey, if it runs, it runs. Run it into the ground. Get your money's worth out of it. Anybody else's car matter? Wow, this is a rape van. What the hell? That's something you kidnap people in. Am I wrong? Oh, trash. Can I look through the trash? No. 0 out of 10. All I want is a game about looking through trash. X-Files reference me. Oh, maybe? I've never seen the X-Files, so that's totally possible. We got a Popey Po here. Popey Po at the bar. Good. It had a line. Oh, there it is. Basswood police car. The force has seen better days.
Some of the police force stopped by, which means most of the police force stopped by. Might as well talk to Walter.
Oh my god, yes. We can walk faster now. He's got some giddy up. Seems most of Basswood Jungle Crew is in attendance.
Whoever said you
Tara.
can judge someone by their car never met Tara.
Tara. Not Tara. Tara. Really quick, I want to dip into this dodgy alleyway. The props furniture van, last place I worked, was that exact model and color. If you don't have windows, you're hiding something in there, you know? The Coal Miners Haven. Bar has changed its name and logo, but never changed. Oh, bar changed its logo, but never changed its name.
The old bar sign. Reminds me of when Nick and I were still kids.
I like that they kept the old sign. Coming in through the back will get me looks.
Ethan keeps a spare key around, but
Busted.
I should use the front.
Just bust in. What's all this like sports paraphernalia in the trash? That's weird. Okay. Oh? Football game ad. At least Basswood still has its Pathfinders.
One of Nick's favorite matchups. Might be the first game he'll miss.
Joan's bike, heavily worn out, she still loves biking.
That smile she had when I gave it to her. She could barely get on it back then.
We called it Clifford the Big Red Van. That's the best thing I've ever heard, and I will only refer
Yes, the cat food is under
to
the
cars
sink.
like
yes,
that as
yes,
Clifford
it is,
from now
Mother.
on.
Trust me. Oh, Samuel is here. I'll call you back. Samuel Higgs, as I live and breathe. Has it really been over 2 years?
Who is
Regardless,
this?
I'm so glad you finally
I missed
made
his
it.
name.
It's good to see you. What kept you?
A trip down memory lane. I missed the funeral, but I made it to Nick's wake.
You have to bring it in for a hug. It's a Basswood back in town requirement. So good to see you.
Step
Even if I
back.
wish the circumstances were different.
Hug him.
In
Oh,
times
I'll
like
hug him.
these, we need the comforting touch of others. At least I do.
I'd do it for him. Here you go, buddy. Bring it in. I don't know who this man is.
Also, have you spoken to Anna lately?
No, why?
No reason.
Oh boy.
If you get the chance, we should
Oh,
catch
man.
up. We should really catch
Okay.
up. I'll see
Mirror's
you inside.
prediction time. Hey, Commodore Tom, welcome. I just showed up and that was the most stressful hug ever. It was a little awkward. It wasn't the best pat. Okay, what was Walter? This is Walter. Old boss at the paper. I say he taught me everything I know, but given my track record, that wouldn't be much of a compliment. I always thought Walter was the decent sort. The rare breed who truly believes his job is to serve the community. Seeing the old Joker was nicer than I expected. Nice, glad we hugged him. So here's my prediction. You guys ready? Anna's engaged to somebody else. That's like ultimate drama. Like that's, he wouldn't have said anything like, hey, have you talked to Anna recently if there wasn't some news to lay down. Now the question is, who is she engaged to? Oh, nice. Okay, so because we got that sign, wow, that's a lot. I don't know if you guys are interested in me reading that much about a sign. Okay. Arcade games were the first friend you had, and Nick Walden was your first real friend? I'm somewhere in between, of course. Okay, is this from the perspective of the twin? It all started here, at the coal miner's haven. The bar had an old arcade machine the owner, Mr. Edwards, rescued from some junk heap. You'd spend the whole afternoon there playing Pac-Man. Until it got dark outside and the bar filled up with the miners craving a cheap drink, and Mr. Edwards eventually kicked you out. You'd beg to be let back. You'd beg him to let you stay and play some more, but he thought it was already nice of him to let you in at all. He's not wrong, it is a bar. Where was I? He'd even leave the machine on free play most days. He was a tough guy, an amateur boxer, not big on drunks or underage kids arguing with him when it was time to go home. One day, there was another boy playing Pac-Man at the bar. Ooh, ... Shinzo, welcome. Hello, hello. Hey, this game is good. Life Life is Strange with some new elements that they perfectly fit. Have you tried it? Backsoren, welcome. Hello, hello. I don't see this on Steam. It's not on Steam. It is Epic Game Store, which is what I'm playing through right now, and it's also PS4. Not PS5, PS4, but you can still buy it for PS5 and play it on PS5, but it's still a PS4 game, which I found very confusing when I tried to read up on it. Because, like, you can still play it on PS5, but it's still technically a PS4 game. I don't know if that just means, like, shit graphics. I don't know what that means. It just works. There, that's a good that's a good way to define it. I played half the game. I don't know the end, but it's very good. Okay, nice. Very nice. You watched him play, hoping he'd leave soon. Suddenly, he turned to you and said, "My cousin swears there's a magic pill that makes the ghosts stay blue forever, but it only appears on the 100th board, at the center where the fruit's at." Does your cousin talk a lot of bullshit? You asked. The boy scratched his head like he seriously thought about the answer and then finally said, "Yeah, all the time," and you both burst out laughing. You played together the rest of the afternoon. Nick beat your highest score, and then you beat his. It got late, and you both got kicked out. That's when Nick invited you over to his place. The next day, Nick waited for you at the school gate. He walked you to Miner's Haven like he wanted to make sure you wouldn't run away. You didn't. Not then. Oh my god. Wow. Way to wreck somebody. Okay, cool. Can we look at this vending machine? What do we got? We got drink, and we got soft. We got soft drink. PlayStation 3 used to have what is called backwards compatibility. That is why they brought it back with 5. PlayStation 3 was never backwards compatible. You mean like with PlayStation 2 games? They didn't make the mechanics specifically with PS5 in mind. Yeah, I guess it's not like optimized for like the controller rumble or whatever. Honestly, not that much difference. Oh yeah, I'll take a newspaper. I don't know what place you're living in, Backsoren, that had backwards compatibility.
I wonder how they've been doing without me.
Local legend honored today. Walter. Oh, Walter wrote about him. Oh, sweet. Okay. By Walter Dodson. Earlier this week, our dear colleague Nick Nicholas Waldron passed away in a tragic car accident. So it was earlier this week. So maybe the kid would be a little bit okay. It's not the initial shock. I don't know. He will be set to rest at Haven's Gate Cemetery before his family, friends, and coworkers share a drink at the coal miners' Haven to honor the memory of a dearly departed friend. I keep wanting to say heaven. Longtime readers will no doubt recognize his name, as there have been days when it was a byline of over years of articles littering this plucky paper. Nick was loved by his family and colleagues. He is survived by his daughter Joan and his ex-wife Kathy. How do I... Oh.
Must have been a hard issue to write.
Some of the older consoles could play older console games. Huh. I never knew that. Shinzo, thank you for the follow! Welcome to the Miro's Heroes. I hope you enjoy your time here. Thank you for that follow. Okay, all right, let's.
I'm not ready for this.
Should we bite the bullet?
Here we go.
I had Gen 1 of last gen PS3. The first one broke. Aw, rip. I don't know what gen I had of PS3. Definitely wasn't first, and it definitely wasn't the tiny one. Somewhere in between.
Mr. Samuel Higgs, big shot investigative reporter.
So it begins.
Didn't think you'd ever be back in here.
I'd gladly slash your tires, but that means you couldn't leave town. And you are leaving town right after this, right? As if you aren't. Well, Nick's memory only goes so far.
What did we do to this man to make him so mean to us?
That's what I thought.
I'm not getting into any confrontations. I'm not trying to
Come on,
get
it ain't
arrested.
worth it.
I just want to go home. I
Making
forgot the cops
friends
are here
already,
too.
I see.
Declan, been a while.
Hey, careful. I'd rather not be working tonight. And you always seem to angry up everyone's blood.
I didn't do anything. I just walked in the room. Just here for Nick.
I'm only here to pay my respects to Nick. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah. Shame that. You watch yourself.
I think it's time I go put up a photo at the memorial board. That's what people do, right?
Oh, is that a thing? What if we got a drink from the dude with the soul patch? Wood carving. Supposedly made by Ethan's sister. Charred to look like coal.
It's supposedly the spirit of coal. Doesn't really belong here anymore.
There's a mini version of the first PlayStation. I think it was called PS Mini or something. Kicker is, I paid and sent it in to fix it, and then months later, the Blu-ray reader broke. No, that blows. Back door. No one is allowed back there but Ethan. Walty!
I didn't know you read Dickens, Ethan.
He's owned this bar for almost a decade and still
Not
can't
really.
afford another
You
employee.
just quoted him a couple of times.
Oh.
I thought it sounded good.
That's that would suck.
Then you should read Great
Walter can be
Expectations.
overwhelming at
It's
times,
a masterpiece.
but he means
plain
well.
and simple.
No, I think he's sweet. Let's talk to Walter.
So
some more.
I had to throw them all out on their ear, and only then did I realize.
Ah, Samuel, my favorite ex-muckracker.
I'm gonna hang out with people who actually like
Join
me.
us.
How was the funeral?
Wasn't there. Setting up for this.
Everyone came, most of the town, it felt like. A sea of sad, wet eyes. I gave the eulogy. Felt hollow. So hollow. He worked for me for years. For years. My best reporter. What do you even say about him?
He was a dedicated reporter.
Remember that article?
I don't know.
Something about stoplights? No one cared, but he did. Months of effort.
Yield signs. He approached each story with his pen like a knight wielding a sword.
It's the small things. Like he always kept his window down. Said cars made him claustrophobic. That's how he stays with us. The little details.
I remember the bar bets about that safe spot in Pac-Man. He got me one night.
Yeah, got me once too. Can't believe it's real.
Enough about Nicholas, enough. Tell me, how have you been, Sam? How have you really been?
Why be vague? Be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I like Walter.
I spend all day doing nothing. I don't even count days. They just blur together. Nick's death barely hit me. It was like a pinprick compared to just everything.
Time heals most wounds. Some it just makes worse. Sounds like you need something to pull you out of your rut.
Well, I think I've taken enough of your gents' time.
Go, mingle, circulate, but you must join us for an actual round later. You must.
Let's not jump right in. I don't. He would be the best to know, though, since he's like a reporter, right? He gets the dirt, he gets the scoops, and he actually likes us. Oh man, I don't know if now's the best time to be digging in, though. Nah, fuck it.
Oh, Walter, can I ask you something?
Questions are the fountainhead of knowledge.
Nick's crash. Was there anything suspicious about it?
I asked myself the same thing. The very same thing.
Oh,
It
nice.
did seem odd. Young Nicholas.
He's on Team Bazaar.
A careful man in all things, including driving. I looked into it myself. You know what I found?
What?
A tragic accident with nothing amiss. I am both relieved and saddened to say.
Ah.
Life is rarely like a crime thriller, and while I don't mind you asking, some might find it a distasteful conversation at a man's memorial. Especially from you.
I'll, keep that in mind.
See
Okay.
that you do, my boy.
I'll
See
keep to
that
myself.
you do.
I did my best. The journalist doesn't know anything in a town, man. There's nothing to know. If he's not a shitty journalist. What? I got the mine closed? Oh no. What did I do?
You'd think a kid at a bar would stand out more.
Oh, she's 100% allowed to be here today. Today. Oh.
Sammy. Oh, it's been ages.
Oh. Ooh,
Tara?
leopard print.
Oh, me? I've had this stomach thing lately, always churning. And this thing with Nick, his car went up like a Sunday
you.
ham. He burned alive, you know. Have you met Hugh? He took over the old pharmacy just after
Or
he left.
this lady has no boundaries.
No.
The infamous Sam. I've read that article you wrote on the mine. You must have put in a lot of legwork on that.
What did you think of it?
Oh, you read it. What do you think?
Of the writing? Fine. Fine. Of the reporting? Something that needed to be done. Many medicines are a bitter brew, but you still need to take them.
That's nice of you to say.
Oh, don't hesitate to drop by the pharmacy sometime.
Oh, and Sam, you...
But for now...
Too close, lady.
I have a feeling you're not here for us.
Oh, right. Don't be a stranger, Sam.
I was 100% correct in the parking lot. Or rather, Sam was 100% correct. You seriously cannot judge that lady based on her car. Holy, that is not what I was expecting. Also, this is not where I was trying to go. I was trying to hit up Joan. Yeah, it doesn't seem too popular, sort of shot, 100%.
Everyone here seemed to really like my dad.
Hey, Fizz, welcome.
Of course
Hello,
they did,
hello.
Bug.
How's it going?
Everyone's nice in that creepy way. It's weird. Even Anna's weird.
I know what you mean. People really don't know how to handle other people's grief sometimes. They're trying to be kind.
It's a thing adults do. They say what they think they're supposed to say.
They all just say the same thing in this weird voice.
Yeah, you just had a tragedy voice. It drives everyone bonkers.
So why do people do it?
I honestly don't know.
Do you ever just watch people?
It's pretty
Kind
much
of my job,
all I
a
do.
little bit.
Me too. But I don't always like what I see.
What you seeing? Give me the dirt. Oh, okay. End of discussion. Never mind. Good talk, child. Oh. Billiard table, slightly short back corner leg gives an advantage to regulars. Ooh, cheating. We've all been to Walmart after midnight? What? I'm doing well, Fizz. Thanks for asking. It's a Wednesday. Flowers, do they actually help?
Should I have brought flowers? Do people expect me to?
What's up, Kathy?
There was no love lost between Kathy and Nick since their divorce.
Oh,
but anyone
shit.
can see she's taking his death hard.
Oh, this is the ex-wife. I'm gonna go talk to somebody else first. I don't know that I can do that one just yet. Let's talk to Declan.
Declan lacks subtlety, but he loves this town like no one else.
I'm definitely not going to ask him about if the murder was or if the accident was suspect, because he'll take it as a hit to his pride. Like, you think I'm not doing a good job being a cop, sort of thing.
So, Sam, how's life been treating you?
Just keep it casual, see if he lets anything slip. Could be better, Nick is dead. Jesus. The same it treats everyone? Well enough, I guess. Well enough, I guess.
Well enough, I guess. I got a roof over my head. Can't really complain.
Where'd you end up? You ran so fast after the mine closed, no one knew where you went.
Just someplace out of state. Kind of a fresh start.
You staying in town long?
Not really. Why? You think I'm gonna disturb the peace or something?
Huh. Wouldn't be your first time. Have a nice evening, Sam.
Listen, Declan, I purposefully avoided a fight. Thank you very much. All right, what else we got going? We got the sheriff. We got Hugh, whoever the fuck Hugh is.
But no more than 3,000 milligrams.
Booth? What?
I thought it was 4,000.
Oh, is that how you spell upholstery?
That amount.
That's not how you spell upholstery. This calls for a Google. It's not how you spell upholstery. Okay, at least I was right. It's 100%. Yeah, what Amprops put in there is right. Somebody Google that. Is that like the British way to do it or something? Bad cop vibes. He seemed like an okay cop. He wasn't like particularly a hard ass or something. Noun, upholstery, an ornamental appendage of wood at the stern of a Roman ship, usually spreading like a fan and curved like a bird's feather. Somebody got auto-corrected hard. Oof. Big oof. What do you know about this game? Practically nothing. Oh, also, Shinzo, I meant to say earlier, your English is very good. It's not a problem. Okay, well, let's check out the...
That's where Nick and I sat every time he dragged me out for drinks after work.
Can we talk to this dude that was... No, oh, these are the miners. Oh, yeah, no wonder they
Old-timers
would
in
hate
general already don't like me, and the article just made it worse.
I'm gonna leave them alone. I'm not even gonna talk. I'm not even gonna open up a conversation. I will talk to Tara. Let's talk to Tara. Let's see what else this lady starts blabbing about.
I've never known Tara to not take over a conversation.
Oh, this will be fun. I do feel like a smarter person knowing that word now. Yeah, thank you, Squid. Thank you for providing the correct definition. Hey, Cookie, welcome. Hello, hello.
So tragic what happened to Nick. The details are horrible. They think he didn't die on impact. Instead, he roasted to death.
This lady's really hung
not
up on
enough
that.
to damage the bones, but you know, not a pretty sight.
Hey, the morgue
Unless you're into
worker?
that kind of thing, of course. I didn't mean to be rude, Sam.
You were. Just dish it right back at her. You were rude. No social graces in this conversation. Thanks. That's better. You know nothing about it. Okay. It's better that I know nothing. Cool. It's all right.
It's all right, Tara. I don't like the sight of dead, burned people.
Oh, thank God. I wouldn't want to be rude on a day like this. Poor Sam. Now that Nick is gone, everyone in town hates you. I mean, I don't. Why would I? It's not my job you destroyed. You're not the cause of all my problems. I mean, that's what you did for pretty much all of Basswood, but not to me. So, I don't hate you.
Lady
Thanks
does
for
not
the
hold
confidence
back.
booster, Tara. I'll see you around.
Lord. Incredible lack of social graces. Man, sometimes I wish I could have conversations like that. Where I just like, let it fly, don't give a flying fuck. It's just me, or does the farm wife seem like she's on some sort of the hubby's product? Oh, the pharmacy wife. Oh, is that who Tara is? Wait, hold on. Is she in our people? Oh my god, yes. Okay. Tara is the office administrator at Basswood Jungle. Tara, the office administrator at Basswood Jungle, is the proverbial weird coworker. She likes everyone and everything. Dinosaurs, romance novels, evangelical TV, conspiracy theories, rice cookies, unusual street names, you name it. She'd talk about it for hours. Aw, Shiza, thank you for the sub! Welcome to the Miro's Superheroes. I hope you enjoy your emotes and your sub barrel. Guys, use the heart in the chat for the brand new sub. That's exciting. Thank you for supporting the stream. Tara has no filter. She'd make a terrible spy or a serial killer. Or maybe an excellent one. No filter whatsoever. Hugh Kirkland. Hugh is new in town, but it seems like he knows how to fit in. Then again, as the town's pharmacist, fitting in is part of the job. Still, it's decent of him to have come to Nick's wake. Okay, so I don't think they're married. I don't think so. Hey, Charles, welcome. I've been lurking for a while. Was trying to finish off some side quests in Fallout New Vegas for the area I was in. Did you do it? Did you do the thing? New bit about Nick. You don't often make it to the front page of the newspaper with good news, not even in Basswood. Car crash. Walter did a good job on the obituary. Oh, let's look at, okay, so Joel. All the miners in Basswood lost their job when the mines closed. I know better than to provoke them. Ethan, a small town bartender who listens more than he talks. Ethan's bar must be the only prosperous business in Basswood. Wow. Declan's the local law enforcement. I vaguely remember him from school. He used to get into fights a lot, usually to protect the smaller kids. No one was surprised that he became a cop. Nice. Way to go, Declan. With Walter, what you see is what you get. His grief for Nick is sincere. I like Walter. In case that wasn't clear already. Okay, let's tackle Kathy. Oh, this is gonna be a weepy mess. Wait, let's go look at the drum kit first. Critical. Used in garage bands, Ethan tries to support the local scene. Okay, glad we tackled that. Hey, reality. Yeah, we're gonna tackle Kathy. We're gonna take her out in the middle of the wake. Just really a whole full-ass body tackle. A glomp, if you will.
Kathy,
Sam, you actually came.
It's not what I expected his wife to look like. I don't know why. It's good to see you.
it's been too long, Kathy.
Has it? Joan was really hurt when you left town. Nick and I were never close after the breakup, and Joan's never had a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Maybe don't break her heart this time when you leave town. All right?
Joan thinks Nick was murdered. No, definitely not the time.
Hard to make promises. I don't do well with those in Joan.
I've noticed.
But I'll try.
Sam, I'm gonna hold you to that.
Oh shit, Kathy will remember this. Well. Looks like we're gonna learn how to text a kid. Oh, we're gonna put, oh. I like the way you interact with the chat and try to get fully into the game. And that's nice, is the only way to enjoy a donut game. I agree. It is the only way. Awkward moments, the game. Well, shit, let's trip balls in the bar for a minute. Let's go to the Mind Palace. Okay, why not? Woohoo! Somebody's gonna walk up and we're just like zoning out at this photo in the middle of the bar. Or does time stop when we do this too? Yes, reality. Oh, this is a don't nod game.
You're a lot like Pac-Man, Sam.
I consume everything in my path.
You find every last bite. The mine closing wasn't your fault. Your investigation just hurried things up. You probably saved some lives, you know.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Muley.
You piece of...
Language.
Is that a wedding ring?
I didn't know you were thinking about marriage.
Oh, it's just... It feels like the right thing to do.
Dad, what's the point of getting married?
It's just one of those things people do, Bug. Here, you can play.
Someone has to show you grown-ups. Video games are the realm of the young.
Have you talked to Anna about this?
That's kind of the point. I'll talk to her about it when I show her the ring.
If you say so. Hey, just remember I'm here, right? If you need
Is
anything...
this before or after we did it?
Anything but my arcade secrets. Those I'll take to the grave.
I'm glad that he didn't blame us for the mine.
Sorry we lost touch. Sorry I lost touch. Rest up, big guy.
I really feel like we should not have lost touch with him. He seemed like an alright dude. I think the Mind Palace is a nice idea to make flashbacks and get evidence together. Yeah, it's definitely, it's smoother than some games have handled flashbacks, that's for sure.
Bug was so small back then. Those two were a great team. We drove straight to the sea after work on a Friday. Hell of a weekend. Happier times. Happier times.
Oops. Oh, the middle one. Basswood
I
Jungle.
wonder who took that picture.
My picture?
Look at us. He was more her best friend than a dad.
Aw. Can't look at that top one for some reason.
This photo always looked weird. Nick could never keep a straight face.
A business professional. Alright, I think that's all the ones I can look at. I can't look at the other two.
Samuel, guess I lost the bet.
Bet?
Yeah, that bet you'd never come back to Basswood. Not after you went careening out of town like a bat out of hell the instant that article broke bad.
Who was the bet with? Out of curiosity.
Okay, I'll bite. Tell me, Dennis, who did you have a standing bet with?
Myself. So I guess I also won.
That's really sad.
What are you even
actually.
doing here, Dennis? You and Nick become friends or something?
Nope. He thought I was a drunk, which I am.
Jesus,
and
Dennis.
I thought he was a hack, which he was.
This coming from the IT guy. Didn't know resetting passwords could give you a journalism degree.
Jesus.
It can. But it does give me less patience for people who sling mud my way.
Oh. I want to end this
Relax.
conversation.
I'm just playing. At least tell me how you've been.
No, I would like to leave. Doing great.
Really good. I'm thinking of going back to school. Go for another master's.
So you don't have a clue what to do with yourself. Anyway, cheers to Nick. A man that, unlike us, people actually liked.
I do not enjoy Backwater,
Speaking of
Virginia.
which...
Oh no. Is it time? Oh no. Oh, she's somewhere in the same ring. Alright, bring it on, ex-girlfriend. Was she dating Nick? Is that the big secret?
As time draws near, my dearest dear, when you and I must part, how little you know of the grief 'Tis
Aw.
but I suffer for your sake. Believe me, dear, that's true. I wish that you were staying here.
Sus. Do you clap for that? You clap when someone does a song at a funeral? I wouldn't know how to handle these situations. Oh, finger snap? Yeah, maybe. Like a little bit more of a gentle applause. Let's
Bess always had a soft spot for Nick. I think she liked his work ethic.
I do not want to tackle crying ex-girlfriend. Ew.
Pretty courageous of him to try his luck in Basswood, given the state of things.
I talk to Hugh. I look at the booth upholstery again. Oh, the arcade machine. This is a good thing to stare at.
Nick and I spent so much money on this machine.
$3. Mind Palace! Deuces!
Can't believe this whole thing's still working.
Oh. That was jarring. Where are you coming from and what's your name? Is that to me? I'm in the United States and you can just call me Mira. Let's do a memory.
Daddy, 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 open your eyes and wake up.
She only wore that sweater.
The kids
Our
and
entire
I
relationship,
been
just
busy.
that sweater.
And we got a little something for you.
Downtown USA. I don't live in Backwater, Virginia, thank God.
All day. Daddy, 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 daddy. But when the lights are out, it's time for me to show you my love.
Wait a minute. Do you think there's a dating sim opportunity here? Can we get this girl back? Oh man, I can do this. I'm glad I prepped.
Sit yourself down.
I'll play my cards right. We can fix this. It's a dating sim. I'm gonna try hard. My sentiments exactly, Squid. Okay. All right. You're gonna try to get your ex-girlfriend back from your dead brother? Whoa, 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 some misinformation there. First of all, he's my dead best friend. Second of all, I don't know that they were dating, that's just a guess. I don't know. Based on her reaction, they were a little bit closer than friends, well, maybe not. I don't know, you can still cry if he was just your friend. I don't know. Kathy and Nick married young and divorced quickly. I'm not sure she's ever really liked me, though I was their daughter's godfather. Or maybe that just made things worse. We got Dennis. Dennis is the IT guy at the paper I used to work for. I remember him as a bitter and mean-spirited guy. Good brain. A loner with not many friends in Basswood. So am I, but it doesn't seem we're kindred spirits. Feeding the suspicion machine. That you are.
Has it really been 2 years since I saw her? She hasn't changed a bit.
There we go. Don't spoil her, that's unfair. We're just making guesses. We don't have any confirmation for anything. Okay, if it's a dating sim, if I can win this girl back, going for a hug.
I've missed you. Why'd it take so long for you to darken my doorstep?
Because you dumped me? Yeah, it wasn't because of you. It hurts to come back. You could show some honesty. Here now? Let's focus on the present. Let's not talk about the past. Yeah, darken my doorstep reality. Doesn't that seem kind of like a negative connotation? Like you're like a looming monster outside the door? I don't really like that. I'm here now.
Well, I'm here now. I'll have to try and come by more often. That's what I'm supposed to say, right? Even if
Wow.
not everyone around here would like it.
People around here have short tempers,
I'm gonna be able to save this man.
And long memories.
but most of them mean well. Sam, the mine was gonna close anyways. Maybe in a year or 2, 5, if the Lord has a sense of humor. It was gonna run dry or have an even bigger disaster. It wasn't your fault.
Maybe it just means you're thick. You're so thick, you just darken doorsteps. What an aspiration. I don't remember what she said. Fuck, not doing great. I didn't help the situation.
I wanted to help.
I have blame as
I was
well.
trying to make things better.
You always do. Try, at least. When my father lost his legs, nobody knew the mine wasn't following regulations. You were the only one who started asking questions. Whenever people talk about you, he always says, you did the right thing.
Yeah, well, your dad's Joe. He's an oak. Unmoving and annoyingly supportive.
It wasn't just him. Nick thought your piece was great.
Thank God the mine shut down if it was stealing people's legs.
He always wanted to write something that shook the pillars of heaven, as he used to put it. You know, Nick and I had moved in together.
There it is.
Started to get serious. But I think it's only now I realize how much I cared for him.
Hold it. Oh, how do I handle this? I can imagine.
Yeah.
Just take that in stride.
That's, you two must be so hard.
Are you okay?
That sounded so insincere.
You knew about us, right? He said he was going to tell you.
Yeah, I knew, but knowing and, knowing are different.
We did not know.
Yeah, I guess they are. But this was all nice. The funeral, the wake. Walter did a good job. But it all just makes me feel heavy. It makes my heart hurt. Like Nick's memory has been laid on top of me and I'm still carrying him.
This is not the time to just be like, was Nick murdered though? Like, can we talk? Was there foul play? Did someone cut the brakes? Give me the deets. Jesus, not the fucking time. What are we, Tara? So he wrote something that got the mine closed and most of the people in the town lost their jobs. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. It sounds like we like reported that they were doing like some misconduct. Obviously, like people were fucking losing their legs sort of situation. Like they weren't adhering to OSHA, if you know what I mean. I'm sorry, Nick's gone.
It's hard for me to really
Go for the
just
murder.
wrap my head around it. Nick being gone.
Smart. Don't rock the boat when the person in the boat just lost a loved one.
It's
Shut up,
vague.
twin. Get
I
out
can't
of
get
here.
my head around it either. His stuff is all over my house, but he's just missing. Things without an owner.
That would be really hard.
Most of it I'll probably give to Joan and Kathy, throw away. I don't even know. Sam, I'm tired, and if I'm gonna drink and cry, I want to do it alone.
Oh, okay.
I played that stupid song like I told myself I would. He said, or he used to say, it made him ache. I did it, and I'm going home. We need to catch up, though. Let's meet for coffee tomorrow and talk. Really talk. 9:30?
Yeah, maybe.
A hard maybe.
I'll be at the cafe across from the paper. Christina's.
What are the chances
It
we
was
will
honestly
miss
nice
that
seeing you.
appointment? Because we are tripping balls in our mind palace somewhere.
Samuel, come. Have a round with me.
I need a drink or two. Or 3. And then I'll go.
I think I'd rather drink with the guy at the bar. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. I'm all for some Walter time. Walter time will make me feel better, whereas Anna time will just make me sad. Seeing Anna again threw me for a loop, so much I didn't even ask her about the circumstances of Nick's death, but afterward I got the feeling that was for the better. Yeah, fucking course it is. We'll ask her tomorrow at coffee. Jesus. Anna and Nick talk about cliches. The moment I left Basswood, my best friend and my ex get together. Talk about cliches for real. I was able to guess it just based on how cliche it was. I don't know how to take this, but in a strange way, it's also the thing we have in common. Anna's the only person who knows what it feels like to have lost Nick. That's true. Walter is our rock. Walter, I need you. Considering this is a donut game, we're probably not missing that. What? Missing what? Oh, beer. Is this my beer? The little twirl? Look at the beer.
It does look tempting.
But let's... Do I just grab the beer? Okay, we can't talk to him. I guess we just grab the beer. We'll have one with
So,
Walter.
Nick wasn't drunk, and me? I was drunk as a skunk.
Ah, Samuel.
Oh,
Samuel.
missing the
Samuel,
coffee. Got you,
join
got you,
us.
got
We
you.
were just sharing stories about dear Nicholas. And let me get your next round. Maybe Ethan has a suggestion for a worthy spirit?
Ah, spirits? Oh, no. Friends drink beer.
Yes, I
that a
suppose
rule?
that's fitting. To dear Nicholas.
The Nick. Also, that beer looks like fucking orange juice.
Yeah, he'd been coming in a lot lately. Sat right there. With a bad dad joke or two.
With friends, I guess? Maybe Anna.
No, by himself with his laptop as his date.
He never drank alone.
You two were close, though, right? Tell me about the man outside the bar.
He had a terrible memory. Couldn't remember names, dates, passwords. Kept his notes squirreled around him like a hoard.
Looks like a slushie. It does kind of. I was thinking it kind of looks like a creamsicle milkshake. He was a good dad. He had things I didn't. We hadn't talked in 2 years. Just drink. Just drink on that one. He had things I didn't.
He got married young and had a kid. Then broke up and dated my ex.
Okay, not the route I
And they
thought
were
that would
happy.
go.
In love. Anna clearly cared about him a lot.
Oh, my boy. You can't compare lives. Just like you can't compare pain. They just simply are.
Damn,
The
Walter,
friend of
slapping
man,
down some wisdom.
The friend of truth. The friend of age and guide of youth. Few hearts like his with
Man, blink a
virtue
little.
warmed. Few hearts with knowledge so informed. If there's another world, he lives in bliss. If there is none, he made the best of this.
Burns. That from your eulogy?
You know Robert Burns? And no, just something I keep on hand for toasts.
Very
That's a
nice.
good choice. And sorry about that, Sam. I wasn't trying to bring you down.
I brought myself down.
I'm the one dwelling on these things.
Wakes get sad. Very sad. Death and drinking is a heady brew.
Still, I'm showing jealousy for a dead man. Not the best look.
Some would say being honest with yourself is the only way to honor friends. How's the family taking it?
Joan and Kathy seem shaken. Kathy has a lot to deal with, now more than ever. And who can prepare for losing a parent? Not a soul. Not a single soul.
I think she's the one that I feel the worst for. It's like an unfiltered beer. Oh, is that? Maybe. I don't know fuck all about beers, so. I don't know if half of the game is a twin good or evil, but he's a good character with some ideas. I think he plays like, what is it called? There's a word for it, like your dark doppelganger or your inner dark self. There's a word for it. Foil maybe? No, because it's not a literary term. It's like a consciousness term. I think that might be kind of what he is. Just like pre-coffee. Me before I get my caffeine. Devil on the shoulder. Yeah, kind of like that. Like devil on the shoulder, angel, sort of. Just someone that bounces the alternate opinion. But I'm starting to wonder if we have like an actual, like we're having a psychotic breakdown. Alter ego. Yeah, kind of. Oh, I wish I could remember. Hold on. There's a word for it. Oh, it might just be called your shadow. Imagine that. Oh. The shadow, also known as id, shadow aspect or shadow archetype, is either an unconscious aspect of the personality that the conscious ego does not identify in itself, or the entirety of the unconsciousness. The id. Or the shadow. I think that's what he's supposed to be. Oops, resume game. Yeah, we should have.
It always seemed so easy for him. Every day he'd
No
show
squid,
up,
not quite.
smile, no matter what.
Of the qualities in a good man, that one deserves to be at the top.
Not a quality I possess.
This isn't a place for self-pity. This is a place for dour reflection.
Yes, and drinking.
If by the end of this, Walter was the one who murdered him, I'm gonna lose my fucking shit. It's a nice idea from Donut with the shadow. I agree. Let's toast.
To Nick, he was my friend. He will be missed, but not forgotten.
Hear, hear.
Drink your creamsicle beer.
Put
This
that
kinda looks
down. Kathy, what's your underage child doing drinking? You have no control over her? Ethan could lose his
I wasn't
license.
doing anything. Don't touch me.
Joan.
Leave me alone.
Oh boy.
You guys are all so stupid.
You do not talk to people that way. I'm sorry, everyone. She's just so...
What kind of cop manhandles a child like that?
That was quite heavy-handed. I hope the little one doesn't take it to heart.
She's got the right idea. She needs to bounce from this town and go make it big in the city or some shit. Kathy was harsh. What is this? Declan was harsh. I'll shoot Joan a text. I'll shoot Joan a text. I'll make sure she's okay.
I'll send her a text. Make sure she's gonna be okay.
More than I've done in 2 years. Look at me go. Yeah, I just had to leave. Thanks for checking. I'm here for you. Excited. Oh, this is gonna be a what the fuck moment. I'm excited too. We're going to town. Well, Walter pieced out. My drinking buddy's gone. Oh boy, it's gonna be one of these nights, eh? We are not taking this experience well. Damn, Ethan, let up. Wow, he is not a friend. He's gonna put me in the grave. Yeah, we did drive. We 100% drove here.
What a night. I'd say that went well.
I'm sleeping on the floor of the bar.
You got to chat with everyone you've been avoiding.
Well, it's like the
Even
first
if the
good clear
years
shot
didn't
we've
smooth
seen.
their animosity as much as I hoped. Just shut up. Coming back to Basswood was your idea. You're the one in the driver's seat, Sam. I can't make you do anything. Deep down, you've been looking for a reason to come back. It's gonna be one of those long nights inside your head, huh?
I didn't ask you to be here. I'm so sorry. Stop pushing me. I didn't ask you to be here, I guess. I like the subtitle animation too. Yeah, when the Shadow talks, I like it as well. We're just gonna call him Shadow. Does he have a name? Mira's best goddad? I'm best goddad. I didn't ask him to be here. We're showing up.
Hey.
Chew.
I didn't ask for you
Oh my
to
god,
be
we're gonna be
here.
seen talking to ourselves. We're gonna look like a fucking loon.
Come back.
I couldn't let you miss this.
You just showed up.
You can't see it now, but the guilt would have eaten you alive. You're
Did
back
we
out
really
in the
have a
world.
twin? Did we have like a real
Feeling
twin?
Emotions, fitting in, that's progress.
Fuck the world. Pointless talking and more talking, and no one says what they mean. Go away. Let me enjoy being miserable.
Just try and make sure you don't do anything stupid.
No promises.
Well, there's our honesty. You don't drive, you walk to different places. Oh, no, we meant like, did we drive there because we drank a lot? Unlike in the UK, America doesn't have a lot of public transport. If you drive to the bar, you're driving home from the bar. Uh-oh. 9 a.m.?
We need the room.
Checkout usually later than that?
No, stay out.
You have 10 minutes before we charge you for another day.
Okay. What kind of monsters have a checkout at 9?
I would maybe just take the extra
What
day.
happened last night? Oh, my head. Pills plus drinking. That was not my best idea.
I want to know what our
Black
pills
out or
are.
what?
I didn't actually get to see the bottles that clearly.
I can't think straight. I need some water on my face.
Jesus,
Clear
alarm
it
clock,
up.
new day, new pain.
Late
Fucking
for
hell.
checkout. They can wait a bit more.
I'm just taking an extra day. I'm from Germany. The police are not nice to a drunken driver. Well, yeah, they're not nice here either.
Oh, my head.
Oh,
How many of these did I take?
Damn, we had a full ass bottle. That's empty now?
God,
Our
what a
poor
headache.
fucking liver.
I feel like a small jackhammer in my left temple.
Still made it. At least they won't have to change the sheets. Oh, we slept on top of it. Oh. It won't let me W on this. W. No, nothing. Fridge? Oh, let's look in the fridge. What do we got? Did we drink the whole mini bar?
Please let there be
motel like
water.
this wouldn't have a mini bar. Oh, just beer and snacks and purple drink. Got some purple drink. What are these bottles?
Is that? No, that's not water. That is vodka, the opposite of water.
Little hair of the dog?
No, no more beer. I need water.
But beer?
No, no more beer. I need water.
Okay. What about a snack?
No, no food. I'll just throw it all up.
Okay.
No water, of course.
But what about beer, though? I think that sounds good. Wait, oh, we found our jacket. Where's our shirt? What happened to us? We didn't even go home with
Just
anybody.
tossed on the floor. My mother would be proud.
I really want to point out the dimples in the carpet right here and like the ripped up corner over here. Nice touches. Primo 0 out of 10 hotel. Fucking Roach Motel. All the way. Love it. Didn't even
At least it won't
unpack.
take me long to get my things.
For water in there. Do you have a toothbrush? A toothbrush. At least we didn't wake up in a puddle of our own vomit. Oh, there's my shirt. Oh. There's my shirt. Ooh, boy, what did you do? Ooh, who's gonna turn up dead? You have a sink, you dummy. Yeah, definitely, that should have been the first place I went for water.
That's not good. That's...
Yeah, that's not great.
Where did I get this?
That's your shirt. I actually don't
What did I
remember
do?
what we were wearing. Mind Palace, help! Uh-oh, we're freaking out. Breathe, Sam. Mind Palace to the rescue. At least there wasn't a fight, but I guess that's not the case anymore. Might have not been a fight. It might have just been a murder. We never did get that water. What is happening? This is not my mind palace. This is the mind dungeon. Taco eating, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Mira's Heroes. I hope you enjoy your time here. Hello, hello, how are you? All right, I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be in the mine dungeon. Uh-oh. Somebody's straight up coming for me. Book it. Oh no, I'm in charge. Oh no. Oh God. Run faster? Is shift doesn't. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna avoid that. Not touching portals today. Thanks. Oh God. Oh, Sam. Sam, you don't turn fast enough. You're like a bad shopping cart. Let's go. Oof. 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 Oh, so oof. What does that say? Shut. Steady. Oh, steady yourself. Oh, yeah. Hit that one. Oh, is this us blacking out? Going to the mine dungeon? Danger. Don't touch danger. Behind you. I'm a killer. Oh, are these our inner thoughts? Prison. You're a murderer. Give in. Jail time, death row, hurt, death, solitary. Oof. Oh, he's so hard to control. Run, hide, run and hide. Guilty, guilty, guilty. Oh, take control. I like that one. Hey, taco eating. Don't know what this is, but I'm digging it. This is a new game by Don't Nod, the people that did Life is Strange, if you ever saw that game. Oh shit. Are you shitting me? Don't move. Now they're gonna make them moving? This is bad. What if we just crash into prison? What if we just take the prison route? Ah! Oh God. Stop and accept your fate. Jail time, death. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Whose blood? Oh, focus. Focus, focus, focus. If that one had moved, I would have been so sad. Oh? Is that what we were wearing? I don't remember what we were wearing.
Good. You're almost there.
Thanks, Shadow. Let me just trot on over here. What do we got? Mirror?
Focus.
Mirror or mirror?
Choose. Act. Deliberately.
Wait, what do you mean choose? Oh. Lost where the third one was. What do you mean choose deliberately? Listen.
If I run, you face what happened. Answers. Hide. It's never happened.
Just hide. That's a good option.
Get far away.
Run. So turn yourself in, hide, and run.
Far as fast as I can.
I don't know if our choices super matter. Like, I don't know if I choose to run, if I'll actually just end up in prison anyway. If I choose to hide, still prison. If I choose to fess up, hey, prison!
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Julie, welcome! Thank you for the 35 months! Thank you for the resub! Julie, thank you for the 35 months. Thank you for the full, almost 3 years of support. Julie, also welcome. How's it going? I can't say I don't want spoilers. Hope you have fun. Okie dokie, sounds good, Julie. Are you gonna be streaming this at all? I won't go forward so I can ask you questions. Also, Taco, well, I guess I can't give a quick recap if Julie doesn't want spoilers either. Probably not streaming it. Okay, but you're gonna play it? Cool. Hi, Julie. Bye, Julie. Everybody say bye, Julie. Once Julie is confirmed gone, I'll give a recap. I want to start from the beginning regardless of whether I play it or watch it, so bye. Bye! Have a good night, Julie. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for the resub. Okay. Julie's gone, so we can do a recap. We are Sam. this boy, and our best friend Nick is dead, and we came back to the town that we grew up in, little small backwater town, Virginia, for his funeral. He died in a car accident, and we went to his wake. We got super hammered and woke up with a bloody shirt. And now we're tripping balls in our own head, trying to figure out what we should do about the bloody shirt. Should we run? Should we hide? Or should we turn ourselves in? The journalist in me wants to get some answers. I feel like this one.
If I run, and you face what happened. Answers.
I think we want answers. I'm gonna go answers.
Yes,
Final
answers. Good or bad, I need answers.
offer. This is probably a bad idea. Maybe I should have just run.
I know what you're thinking. Stop thinking that. Pills and alcohol.
Just kill them all,
you're
no
lucky enough
witnesses.
You didn't wake up dead.
Well, unlike Assassin's
I need
Creed.
to know what happened last night. The last place I remember is the bar, so I'll start there. The squeaky nail gets hammered down. Maybe don't play lone wolf detective.
I got you. I'll be careful.
I'm gonna take it slow and be cautious, don't worry. Yeah, telling people not to worry always works. I can't just run from whatever this is. So either help me or get out of my head. It's your life, Sam. I just live here.
Are we seeing a shrink for this? I really feel like we should not be seeing another version of ourselves. Hallucinating. No bueno. Is it a side effect of the drugs we were taking? Man, we fucked this boy up. Things could be worse achievement. Oh boy. How worse? I don't think we made that 9:30 coffee date. Just a guess. Busted.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. Do you really think
Told you,
breaking and
Sassy.
entering is a good idea?
Told you we wouldn't make the coffee date.
Used Ethan's hidden spare key, no breaking involved. I don't know if he'll see it that way. I could wait for the bar to open, or I could look for
Yeah,
answers.
taco eating. That's
I
what
picked
we
the latter.
think. It hasn't super been explained. All right, dead body in the trash can? No. Cleaning products. Dead body in the freezer. It won't even let me look? Lame. Don't let me look at those either. Beer kegs. Doesn't taste too well. Main door. I guess we're going in here. I guess the bar must be closed right now. I guess bars don't usually open at like
Whoa.
9 in the morning.
What happened here last night? First, look around, figure out what happened.
Evidence. Okay. Little glass at clue.
I ended up drinking alone. So who brought that second glass?
I wasn't alone. Got some alcohol bottles, a baseball bat. Jesus. Cash register. A mop. You can try to clean up before or after the incident. Oh man. Oh boy. Oh, I think we beat the shit out of somebody. Or somebody beat the shit out of us.
Ugh. Did I do this? Sorry, Nick.
Oh, I feel like the people in town hate me more. I should have just left. Oh yeah, let's take a Pac-Man break. Yeah. Let's take a Pac-Man break. I've never played Pac-Man a day in my life. I played a Pac-Man game on PS2, but it was a fucking platformer. Clear this corner out. Yeah, better run! Better run, boys! I know how Pac-Man works. Oh, oh, skirted it. Oh, ho, ho. That's what I thought, ghosties. Alright, they're coming for my ass. Hold on. Do I also move faster when I have this? Ooh, red boy. Oh my Jim Jams. Oh shit. Back to the penalty box. You as well. Ayo! I win. Oh no, I don't want to do more. I don't want to do more. End me! What's the high score? Oh, I'm the high score. Okay, cool. I can die. Pac-Man 3D World was fun. Yeah, I think that's the one that it was. I think it was like 3D something, yeah. Oh, it's so satisfying to eat the little dots, though. But I must continue my mission for the truth. Somebody else can beat my high score. Might as well collect a few more dots. I'll die soon, I promise. I'm just too good. Just too good to die. Cool. Game over. Do I get to put my name in for the high score? Blinky Pinky Inky Clyde? I guess I don't get to put my name in. Man.
I finally beat Nick's high score.
It's not hard. It was literally
Wish
just
you were
one
here to
level.
take it back.
Oh, now I'm sad. Now I wish I would have kept him the high score forever. What have I done? What is that? Oh, we broke the clock.
Would knock this clock off the pillar.
Ow. I bet it was these boys. Yeah. Like they
It might have
fucked me
fallen
up.
off the table.
No, they probably
Seems some people got
smashed it
rowdy
into my
last night.
face. Oh, there's some blood. I can't look at the blood? Are you shitting me? What kind of shit detective am I?
These were sent scattering. Someone thrown into them?
Scratched seat.
Ripped. Did this happen yesterday, or was it always like that? It seems there was a fight. It could explain the blood on my shirt. Does it mean that I was involved? I won't be able to find out without more evidence.
I feel like we should wipe up the blood on the floor, perhaps. I can't add that to evidence for some reason. Okay, I need more evidence from this back door. Men's restroom has a sign that says, if you must vomit platters, please find the something platter. It should not be this hard. What does that say? Oh god, it won't let me adjust the camera. I don't know what that says. This is the impactful story-driven gameplay I came here for. Pac-Man and looking at a bathroom sign? Hell yeah. Welcome to a Miro game. I can't investigate the mop or the baseball bat for some reason. I like can't look at this shit. Baseball bat. Alcohol bottles I can't look at. No choices have been made at the scene yet. Can I go into the kitchen? No. So it's only shit in this room. I feel like the blood could be a clue, but... I like how in Dishonored 2 there was a bunch of cocktail instructions on some chalkboards and people actually made them. Oh, did they? Were they any good? Were they like real drink mixes or were people just trolling? I feel like if I was a game dev, I'd make up something really fucking disgusting just for funsies.
It might have fallen off the table. Seems some people got rowdy last night.
I have this like weird symbol up here. I don't know if you guys can see it behind the like notifications banner. It looks like we could check out the Mind Palace or something. Oh, inspect. Oh, we can inspect now. Got it. Look at the flowers.
Flowers are ruined. Looks like they were knocked over, then stepped on.
Rude.
The pot was completely shattered. Looked like it might have been kicked. Could be the same blood that was on my shirt.
That.
DG. Dennis's initials. Was he involved in whatever happened? Wouldn't surprise me.
Okay. That's it for here. Oh, sticky floor. Dried alcohol could be from spills or a broken bottle. We've got a mess over here too, Jesus.
Definitely not the wake Nick would have wished for.
Didn't do it.
What a mess. Hope this wasn't me.
What is that? Hugh. Oh, it's Hugh's business card. Basswood Pharmacy. Drink plenty of water. Grief for a headache. Oopsie. That's not how you back out of here. Add clue.
Hugh's business card. Wonder why it's here.
I was trying to get some business. Okay. So we're done with that. For some reason my mouse is out of the game now. That's fine. I can't have camera control anymore. What happened? Okay. That's fine. Let's just move this boy very slowly. Maybe if I click out and then back in. Yeah, there we go. There we go. It snagged it. Can we investigate this any further? No. Can we investigate the clock? No. I don't know what to do. Other evidence about the attack. Did anybody pick up pool balls and smash somebody's face in? If not, it was not a good bar fight. That's how you have a good bar fight, my dudes. You gotta really get in there. Those cue balls will take a man out. I guess I gotta just play more Pac-Man. Oh, there's a hat. A hat.
Joel's hat. Maybe we ended up having it out after all.
Okay, so it turned blue.
I think I've seen enough to put together the pieces of what happened last night.
Okay, how do we do that?
Just gotta think it through.
How do I invoke the mind palace? Oh, space. How many men have you cue-balled, Miro? You don't want to know. If you knew, I'd have to kill you.
At least I can always count on this place to make sense. Now to work out what happened while I was blacked out last night. I just need to think it through logically, throw out impossibilities. Until only the truth is left. I know I got into a fight, but it could have played out in many different ways. I have to think it through. Find out what really happened.
Answer the question to start forming a hypothesis. All right, well, I sat here.
My memory ends here. But there's two glasses. Who was here with me?
It started here. I was here.
I was drinking on my own when someone approached me. I can't remember who it was, but I know we got into a fight. Obviously. If I figure out how the fight went, I should figure out who my assailant was.
Where did the conflict go? Definitely knocked me into these tables.
Broken glass, damaged seat. It's possible the fight made its way over here.
Where did it end? Definitely someone chucking me through the flowers. That would have been like the last straw.
Looks like not even the memorial board was spared by the brawl.
That would have been
That
like
could
a
be
big
it,
no-no.
But I still have to figure out who was sitting next to me.
I don't know how we fucked up the clock on our way over there. How are we supposed to do that? Who was implicated? Hughes' business card I feel like is unrelated. I don't feel like Hugh, an old pharmacist, would duke it out with me. Dennis, the bracelet, probably, since that ended up on the stage. Joel's cap was just like left over by the jukebox. He was probably just fucking drunk. So let's go Dennis.
Dennis's. I definitely wanted to shut him up last night.
Fuck him up over there. Good. Okay, let's validate. Yep. Knock over the table. Take a couple punches. Yeah, fuck that up. Get wrecked, Dennis. Did somebody else try to provoke me? I guess it wouldn't have ended up by the stage.
Can't be right.
Dennis is too small.
It doesn't match the damage done to the room.
Okay, what if the damage didn't go
Something hit
this
the
way?
pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. The person thrown into the pillar would do it.
Yeah, okay, let's go that way. I don't know how the scratches got on the booth. I guess that could just be old. Oh wait, no, I need to just validate.
I have the complete picture now.
Hell yeah. Only made one mistake. Fucking Dennis. Just over here talking
You
to
know,
myself.
the man who talks to himself has an idiot for an audience.
Fuck off, Dennis.
I see why you have so many friends left in town.
Yeah, you would know about that.
At least my best friend never slept with my ex.
Oh, there's a lot of salt.
Who do you blame more, huh? The backstabbing asshole or the bitch who...
Let's fuck him up.
You don't talk about Anna or Nick that way.
You think you know who Nick was? Mr. Perfect? Give me a break.
It's not the correct amount of blood.
You have no idea. No one in this town does.
What are you talking about?
Oh?
I'll show you. But not here.
Sam.
Meet me later at...
Sam.
No, don't rip me out of my mind, Palace. I'm busy.
Ethan is coming back in through the front. At least I think it's him. You think it's him? I can't actually tell if you can't tell. What I know for sure is if it's Ethan, he may not be happy to find you here. So I
That'd be
strongly
weird.
suggest you leave. And if you don't, well, tell him you're here to apologize about last night. You trashed up his bar and then broke in. Time to leave. I don't have time to lose explaining myself to Ethan.
I'm gonna leave discreetly. Oh no. Oh no, I feel like he won. Oh no, he had an evil smirk. Oh, I'm not choosing his way anymore. That wasn't great. Maybe I should not have out. Too late now. Regretty spaghetti. Rude. Rude that I dipped out. I didn't technically break in. It's fine. Just trashed his bar a little. Oh, that stoplight works great. By great, I mean not at all. This town is really sad. There was ever a definition of dreary.
Of course. I come back on the town's Miners' Day celebration.
Well, you always did have great timing. No time to dwell on that.
Focus. You tried Dennis's cell phone. No answer. So what now? There's that coffee date with Anna. Anna might have to wait. I want to see if anyone has seen Dennis first. I don't know, I'll play it by ear. Just remember she's expecting you. She's extending the olive branch. Don't drop it.
Hey, Seishi, welcome. Hello, hello. Regarding spaghetti, where's spaghetti? You're not wrong. Not great spaghetti.
Still have
Okay.
time before meeting Anna. Might as well ask if anyone saw Dennis.
All right, let's look at our journal quick. Dennis behaved like a total jerk last night, slagging off both Nick and Anna to me. How badly did I hurt him? Slagging off? I admit that packing up and leaving town would make perfect sense, but I can't. Not now. Not until I get to the bottom of this. I wonder if you choose to just ditch and like leave town, if it's just like end of game, game over, you left. Joan's in that awkward phase when she's Joan is in that awkward phase when she's a kid, a teenager, and an adult at the same time. Grief isn't helping matters. She's feeling like there's no one in her corner. Aww. I'll be in your corner. Kathy's and Joan's relationship seems fraught with tension. Wow, oof, those leggings have some tension. Okay. Cool. I think this is probably a good place to stop for now. I don't know how to save. Hopefully it's an auto save. Just got off work a bit ago, so I'm tired. It's like 7 o'clock, Seishi. Oh my gosh, late night. I'm doing well. Go get you some rest. Unfortunately, I'm about to end for the night. I'm in a different time zone now, so it's fine. Seishi. Drawing too many sexy buildings. I get it. I get it. Let's see if there's anybody to raid. Unfortunately not. So I'll do my thank yous, my good nights. I'll send you guys on your way to have a wonderful evening. Yes, there's an auto save. Okay, cool. Thank you, Shinzo. I will stream this again on Friday, 6 p.m. MST. That's the plan. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you enjoyed the start of Twin Mirror, and we'll continue it on Friday. Have a good night, everybody. Let's do our thank yous, and I'll send you on your way. Let's see if we can't get Spotify going. Hell yeah, first try. Okie dokie. So thank you so much to Julie for the resub. Happy 35 months. Julie, thank you so much. I know you're not here anymore, but I really appreciate it. Taco Eating, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Mirror's Heroes. I hope you enjoyed your time here. I hope to see you again on Friday. Shinzo, Renak Gaming, I've never actually said your full name. Thank you for the follow and the sub. Thank you for joining the Superheroes. I'm so glad that you decided to stick around, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope to see you on Friday as well. Era, thank you for the resub. Happy 18 months. Thank you for the resub, Era. I know you're not here as well, but thank you. I appreciate it. AJ, thank you for the resub. Thank you for the 35 months. I hope that your studying is going well. I hope that you have a good night. Yeah, that's it, guys. That's all we got. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. I'll see you on the end of it. Friday, 6 p.m. MST. I have such a hard time with time zones lately. Have a good night, guys, and I will see you then. Bye!